What's going on, my YouTube fam? Hey, I'm gonna tell you, I woke up famished. I think that's the word for it. Hungry this morning. So hey, let's jump right into this video since you already know what we into. But hey, first, take a peek at the start of the show. Now, slap on your gloves, grab your tools of choice, hey, and come on. Meet me in your kitchen, y'all. Hey, I want to welcome you back to my channel. I am your man. Keep a cup, can cook, and hey, it's a fantastic day, so I'm coming with a fantastic breakfast meal. Watch what I tell you, y'all. But hey, once again, the star of the show is right here. Now, I call these breakfast pork chops. You see how small they are? You can see how thin they are. Just right for breakfast biscuits. Come on, let's get it. Let's get it. And the first thing I want to do, got my salt, my kosher salt over here. We're gonna lightly salt these. We're gonna lightly salt them. Alright, if you want to, you can slap it in there. It ain't really necessary, but if that's what you feel like you want to do, you can go ahead and do that. But I want to brine these bad boys. So, first thing I'm going to do, I got a last little bit of buttermilk right here, y'all. So, hey, what better way to use it? Before I lose it, with that time. Alright, then we going in with some Frank's red hot sauce. I think that was about a quarter cup. I'm gonna go in there with a little bit of umami, a little bit of W sauce, just a couple of dashes, so do it. Then I go in with my multi-purpose blend. We're gonna shoot for 2 tablespoons. Hit it up with a little bit of smokiness with this smoked paprika. Teaspoon. Then we coming behind with my Cajun blend, just to give it a pop of heat. Tablespoon. Go ahead and get this incorporated with my trusty fork today, y'all. Alright, when you got them bad boy, you got your wet batter. It's looking good. Well mixed in. Go ahead and lay these chops right on in there, y'all. But we're gonna get them in there. Like I said, they thin. These are my breakfast chops. Okay, now, what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna leave these over to the side. I'm not even gonna put them in the refrigerator. I'm gonna leave them out on my countertop. We're gonna let these sit and marinate. I'm gonna say 40 minutes, y'all. Since they're so thin, don't need a whole lot of time. Hey, I wanna address these biscuits. Now, you already know, by no means am I a baker, but these are the biscuits we use. These are Grand biscuits. These are Southern home style Grand biscuits right here, y'all. Not the flaky ones and not the buttery ones, but the Southern home style biscuits. Now, only reason I wanted to say something about that is because back in the day, and I hope they listening to and watching this video today when it posts, because my mama, I want her to send me her recipe for homemade biscuits that I can get my hands dirty and hey, get into the baking realm. But back in the day, I got an uncle, man, he used to always spend the night, you know, when he come into town, he would spend the night at our house. You know, now our house, you know, we never lived in anything big. We lived in apartments the most of our lives, but he always picked, when he came to town, to stay at our house. I always wondered why. Now, I don't really know why, but this is not my synopsis on why. Because, you know, my mother, she's very genuine, you know, nice to be around. And man, she made the best biscuits. And that's why I'm wanting her, send me that recipe. I know you're gonna be listening to this video. I'm putting it out there. Send me your video and I'm gonna begin to construct your homemade biscuits instead of buying grands all the time. And with that said, hey, we're gonna let our pork chops go ahead and marinate for a little while. And hey, I tell you, meet me back here, y'all. Oh, but preheat your oven, 375 degrees. And we be back. Okay, my fam. Hey, I done allowed my chops. They've been marinating in that buttermilk mixture for 30 minutes, y'all. I was gonna go longer, but hey, I'm telling you, y'all, I'm hungry, so I gotta get it, y'all. But you don't want to allow them thin things to go too long because the enzymes in the buttermilk could really break those things down too far. So you don't want to do that anyway. But we gotta get in with our dry batter now. And what I got right there, y'all, I got a cup. Now, listen to me. This is self-rising flour. Oh man, what we about to do here? Okay, a cup of self-rising flour. And what we're gonna do, we essentially gonna go in with the same ingredients that I put into the wet. You gotta season your protein, y'all, in levels. If you understand what I'm talking about. Now, in the beginning, you saw I seasoned my pork chops with salt only. Then the wet batter seasoning, now the dry seasoning. We seasoning in layers, y'all. You got to. We don't want no bland meal. Oh, that was on smoked paprika. Now we go on with Cajun. Only difference, I'm putting some thyme. A little bit of a teaspoon of thyme leaves in my dry. Then I had me some parsley flakes sitting over to the side. Figure, hey, why not? Get them in there. But we're gonna round it off with a tablespoon cornstarch, y'all. Dang, I'm going low on my cornstarch too, but it's okay. Didn't realize I was using it that much. But then we just gonna go ahead and get all of this combined. Man, we can ready to do some tasty breakfast right here, y'all. Breakfast pork chop biscuit. Are you listening to me? Come home. Do it get any better than this? Now, if you're unsure if your flour mixture is seasoned correctly, go ahead and taste it. Take a finger and just taste your batter. Because if it tastes good here, it's definitely gonna taste good there. Are you listening? Come on. But if you got to make some adjustments, this will be the time to do it. Okay, now, essentially I'm just gonna roll these out of here. I'm gonna let any excess that wants to drip off, let it drip. We ain't in no rush. Then I got me another plate right here, y'all. I'm just gonna rest them on. Man, should have did this. Matter of fact, what I could do, just use my spoon instead of messing up my wet hand. Are you listening? But you don't want no bare spots on your pork chops, y'all. Now, what you could do, I could put a little bit of this wet into here. That will create a little bit of a texture on your flour. Give you that little crackling look on your wet batter. Are you listening? Come on, y'all. There's numerous of things that you could do in this kitchen, y'all. See how it's giving it that, like it's some rocks or something in there? That's gonna bring some texture. Come on, y'all, get with me now. Then we're gonna go ahead and do the same thing with all of them. Now, can you tell the difference? Come on, get with me now. Get with me now. Oh my goodness. Let's go ahead and get these things battered on up, y'all. I'm doing all that fat lipping. Time is of the essence, especially when you're hungry, right? One more, let a little bit excess drip off, and let's get it. Okay, now, once you got them battered up nicely, come on, y'all. If you're loving this video so far, give me that thumbs up. But if you happen to be new to tuning in, you're tuned in at a great time. We're doing breakfast chops today, y'all. Pork chop biscuits, y'all. Not just that, we doing a honey butter. Watch what I tell you, y'all. And we putting it whole meal. We bringing the whole meal. Hey, but go ahead and let these sit to the side, y'all, for about 10-15 minutes. That's going to allow that batter to really adhere to your pork chops. We're going to have time to go ahead and clean up our workstation, get our oil up to temp. Meet me back here, y'all, 15 minutes. And we're going to bring this thing home. Okay, when you're giving your chops enough time to allow your flour mixture, man, look at that, y'all. And then the crinkling effect that I created with the flour batter. That's what you want, y'all. All right, we got my temperature up on my oil, 360 degrees. Man, I can't wait. You want to lay them in there gently and away from you, y'all. We're gonna go in with 2 at a time. Actually, We're gonna do 2 at a time right now. How about that? Just go ahead and get them in there. Let them do what they're gonna do in that hot oil for a few seconds, y'all. And then we're gonna get in there and move them around. Make sure they ain't sticking to the bottom or sticking to one another. Man, we creating something right here, guys. Have you ever had a pork chop biscuit? Let me know in the comment section. And where did you get it from? Did you have to go out and get it? Or did you create it? I am your man. Once again, keep it cooked. Keep it cooked, y'all. Oh, yeah. Come on, y'all. Can you see it developing right before your very eyes? Take a look at it, y'all. Oh, my goodness. But just because you're hungry, your stomach is growling, you still want to get that internal temperature at least 135, 145, y'all. Yeah. Now, while that's doing that, I got me 3 tablespoons of butter right here. I already melted it in the microwave, y'all. We're gonna go in with some honey. That's that good one. Because as soon as these bad boys come out, we want to hit them up with some honey butter, y'all. We want to hit them up with some honey butter. Now I'm going to take me a spoon. Just go ahead and get all of that mixed together. At the same time, we keeping an eye on our chops over here. They looking good. And they smelling good as well too now. I'm liking them. Like I said, if you liking what you seeing, give me that thumbs up, y'all. But most of all, if you're new to the channel, man, come on. Scroll over there, hit that subscribe button for me, y'all. Hit that little notification bell that you're notified every time your man Keep the Cupcake Cooking dropping another video, y'all. And I'm making a mess. But we getting it all incorporated, y'all. I remember when Mama used to mix her syrup and butter. Come on, y'all. Get with me now. Get with me now. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and remove these bad boys. You know they thin. And I got me a rack. Pan with a rack on it, y'all. So we don't want them to rest on those paper towels and get all soggy, if you know what I'm talking about. You can allow that oil to come back up the temp a little bit more, but I believe we there. This time we're going in with the last one. Go ahead and get out a little time. But in the meantime, that honey butter that we mixing up right here, we want to go ahead and get that spoon right up over our chops, y'all. Oh my goodness. Now you could add you a little flair to this honey butter, hit it up with a little bit of a touch of cayenne pepper for just a hint of heat. Oh my goodness. You talking flavor. Okay, I ain't gonna bore y'all with this. When we come back, we're gonna build that plate together, y'all. Meet me back here in 6 minutes. All right, we at the end of the second batch of these pork chops, y'all. Oh man, check a look at them, y'all. Matter of fact, let me drop that back down in there and go ahead and take these bad boys out like I'm supposed to. My. Get these over here. Put that one there. We're gonna go ahead and push this off the camera. Then we're gonna get our honey butter. We're gonna drizzle that on these bad boys. Come on, y'all. Get with me now. Let me know what you think about it. Let me know what you're thinking about it. Let's bring our plate in here. Because like I told you in the beginning, I'm hungry. I am hungry, y'all. Reaching over here to get me a pair of tongs. So we're gonna go ahead and get this one right here. Come on, y'all. Get with me now. That's gonna do it right there, y'all. This is a wrap. Oh, you already see the eggs. Hash brown patty. You know how it come. You know how it come. Come on, y'all. Get with me now. I'm gonna go ahead and get. Oh man. Oh my goodness, that's hot. The buttery biscuit, the honey, the seasoning that's on, and the crunchiness from the pork. Come on, y'all. You gotta get you some of these honey butter pork chop biscuits. And I'm out of here, y'all. I'm getting ready to get in. Bye.